Welcome to Roll Review, a channel for all things nerdy and awesome. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jim.
Alright, and we just got to see Civil War, and you have to come out and say it right away. I loved the movie.
It was absolutely fantastic.
It was what we've been wanting when we heard it's going to be a Civil War movie. The sides were amazing. You felt for both characters. It wasn't like this guy's a villain, this guy's good. No, you could see the points on both sides, and it hurt. Just watching them, it hit you right in the feelings the entire time.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about Civil War, is that no one side is 100% right. So if you're Team Cap, you're right in your reasons for being Team Cap, and if you're Team Iron Man, you're right in your reasons for being Team Iron Man. Like, they both have their points. They both are right in some respect, and so it really is, which side do you choose? Not, oh, it's a Captain America movie, so obviously we should all be Team Cap.
But that brings a good point. It is a Captain America movie. This is not Avengers 3. This is a Captain America movie. So Civil War was directed by the Russo brothers, starring, obviously, Chris Evans as Captain America, Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow,
Chaz Bodwick as T'Challa,
Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, obviously, and Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and Don Cheadle as War Machine. We could list them all, but that would make this video about 2 hours long.
And we promise not to do that.
Yes. But I thought the movie was great. It had great pacing. It had great writing. The motives were there. It was just the action. And they didn't just show you all the good stuff in the trailers. Part of me kind of worried that they gave away too much in the trailers. No, they had a lot in the trailers, but they saved a lot of great stuff for the movie.
Oh yeah, and it definitely didn't feel like a movie where we're waiting for the fight scene at the end.
Yeah.
There was action throughout the movie, broken up well by the kind of political nature of Civil War.
Because it's the Russos, and they were really good with the Winter Soldier, making it feel like a spy thriller. This one kind of had the same vibe to it. Not as much as a thriller, but more of just, it had a lot of tension to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tension in this movie.
And they do a great job giving all the emotional and motivations of each character without kind of spending too much time on them or giving us too little to actually care. Like, when they want an emotional part to hit, it hit.
But how much emotions in this movie? The Marvel humor is still there as well, and it's funny. Tom Holland is hilarious. This Spider-Man is the best iteration of Spider-Man that I have ever seen. I think Tom Holland is amazing. He has the humor. He has the action. And he's in this movie a lot more than you think. I don't want to get into anything spoiler territory, but he's not just the, hey, everyone, and he's gone. He is a central part of the movie.
Yeah, and they really kind of show that Spidey nature, the youngness of the character. Because, I mean, we all know Tom Holland's super young, and he's supposed to be, and Spider-Man's a young character generally, and they do it well. He's not super campy and kind of shoved in there. He works in the scenes he's in. He makes sense for the character. He plays it.
He holds his own against the other Avengers when it comes to quips and one-liners. He's not just like, hey, I'm here, because everyone knows Spider-Man's supposed to be a wisecracker, and he gets on people's nerves just. He's being Spider-Man, and it's great.
Absolutely.
Let's see. But you really feel that this movie is like a family divided. And you can tell the pain that they're all going through, that they don't want to do this. They don't want to do it at all, but their hands have been forced. And they both make good points. When it comes to the Sokovian Accords... Sokovian Accords. You could tell, Iron Man, his whole thing is accountability. That's why he became Iron Man. He didn't want weapons in the wrong hands. And you see Cap's point of view. He likes freedom. And they both are right. And it's just that clash of ideologies is what we were missing from movies like Batman v Superman that we didn't get. And it's here, and it made the stakes real.
Yeah, and it was well explained, and we understood where everyone was coming from going into that final battle. Not just hey, we're mad at each other now, let's fight.
Yeah, and that airport scene is one of the best action scenes in a superhero movie, and definitely I'm going to put at least the top 10, if not top 5, of just movie action, period.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I mean, all the action that's going into it, you don't feel like you're missing out on anything, but you do kind of get the scope of what these 12 heroes going at each other.
Yeah.
Almost no holds barred.
And that's the thing. They were going at almost no holds barred. We were worried that this was going to be like a civil skirmish, not a war. And you're saying like, oh, they're not going to they're going to pull their punches. They're not going to actually be going at it. No, they're going at it. They are giving it everything they've got, and it hurts sometimes watching it because you don't want to see two characters that you have grown really attached to fighting each other like they have. But they go back. Like, they even make jokes sometimes about a character who pulled his punch, and another one just takes him out because you pulled your punches.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, you could feel kind of watching it, you felt what the characters were feeling in those scenes where they're fighting against each other, that they do care for each other.
Yes.
And they think they're just right. And they're willing to fight for what they believe is right.
So... really wrapping it up, that the Russo brothers knocked it out of the park again. This is a great continuation of both the Captain America sequels and the MCU as a whole. This is a must-see film. I'm going to give it an A+.
I have to agree. With the execution of not only the action scenes, but also the storyline, the emotional toll it kind of took, getting through the movie, and making us really care about what was going on. A+. It was amazing.
All right, guys, if you guys seen Civil War, tell us what you think. And I just remember this video is no spoilers, so keep all the spoiler talk in the spoiler video.
Yep. And join us over there. We'll have the link in the description below. If you like our videos, you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate everyone who's already subscribed to our channel, and thank you for making this possible.
All right, see you guys later.